Good morning, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weymouth. I'm hiding in my greenhouse because there's somebody in next door neighbour's garden and I don't want them to hear me. Right, it's Thursday. It's 11 o'clock. I'm down at my big garden, as you can see. Look at that mess out there. Anyway, my peas are growing. Wonderful. And remember, I planted some stuff in here. This is working. It's still all nice and damp. Well, you can see how dark it is. And you can see that it's damp. Right, remember I planted some things in here where lots of things are growing. They're not all what I planted, obviously. Cowslip, didn't really expect any of them to grow. I'm expecting all them to be weeds, but I'm hoping. What's that? Oh, that's broccoli, supposedly. Can't see. I can't see just yet. We have to wait until they get a little bit bigger. Lola Rosso, again. I can't see. That should be like a browny colour. What's this? French marigold. I don't know. And they're African marigold. Now, who was it that, when they said about their marigolds, was it Ali? And she just throws them everywhere and they just come up. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw them in clumps, not clumps. Right, I know exactly what to do. Oh, look at my bluebells. They're all coming up. Right, I'll get back to everything else in a minute. I hate walking past that. I could weed there and throw a load of the seeds in there, couldn't I? Lots of weeds coming up, but then again, if the weeds came up, I've just got weeds everywhere this year. The last couple of years I just haven't been able to, because I had the lay allotment. I wasn't able to look after it as I should have done. Right, we'll think about that after. Let's get to this. Okay, because I've started on these, I'll come back to this every time I come down. I'll just pull out the few weeds. That one's got mossed, so I'll pull out them weeds, and then I got them finished, so I can check that for weeds. That looks fine. Get in here and check that for weeds. I hope you can see in there. And check all that for weeds. This I put Desiree potatoes in. And although the bed needs renewing, I'm going to grow the potatoes in here this year. I'm digging out this one's going. Let's just see if I can, hang on a minute. Right, it's not going. What I'm doing is I'm digging up all the good compost in here. So today I'm going to be weeding this, and I'm going to be putting the compost in there so that potatoes have more compost. And then I'm going to leave that open for a while. I normally put hang on a minute. It's that bed. So I normally have the other piece of the plastic over here to give it that kind of greenhouse effect, but with no top on so that the rain can still get in. So yes, that's got potatoes in again. I've got some log ash down at the allotment that I'm going to have to bring up and sprinkle over. But yeah, so my first job today will be reading that, digging out all the compost, putting it in there, and then pulling it to pieces because the wood is totally rotten. Look. But before I do that, I'll just take you around again. That's the half bed, isn't it? Do you remember I started? I needed more stones. I've got some here which I can put on there. I'll be hunting around for stones again this year. But I'm not doing that one yet. That can wait. After I've knocked that one down, then I shall get some more of my blocks and start making another bed this way. And I can get compost from the, sorry about the wind, I can get compost from the allotment to start filling these beds up and everything. Right. Oh yes. Here's all my daffodils coming up in the pots. Oh, Terry, Mr. King, we was on about the daffodils at home, that they might come up blind, meaning that first year when you plant them, sometimes they don't have a flower. Like strawberries as well, they sometimes don't. Half of mine last year, which I planted, didn't. But yes, there, I think I might, I don't know, I haven't even counted them, but there's a lot there. That's going to look amazing. I hate looking at that, sorry, I'm pointing you at it as well. So I've got all them ready. I will not sell them until they have flowers on them. Then I can guarantee, almost guarantee, fruit. Right, I'm going to put you on, oh, I ain't got me tripod either. I'm going to put you on pause a minute. I forgot to show you the corn, didn't I? It's still got a few little sprouts coming up. I wasn't intending on growing corn this year. I normally grow it every 2 years. But seeing as that's growing, I might as well grow it. Yes, I haven't finished this yet. I forgot before I was just in so much of a rush. You can imagine I wanted to get it done because I was excited. I need to put in, sorry, my roof's falling down. See the pipe that I've got there? That's the filling pipe. So in summertime, I just put the hose pipe in there and it fills the reservoir underneath. And I haven't done that in this one. And also, if you remember, I did put an outlet pipe so that I couldn't overflow it. But I made that outlet pipe a little bit high. But I can tell when it's full by just pulling a bit of that away. I think this year what I'll do is maybe get a plant pot, pull the corner right away and put a plant pot in there, and if I see water in there then I know I filled it up too much. I don't normally, I haven't yet filled it up too much, but that last year stayed damp all summer long. So yes. This one has got a bigger reservoir on it, but I will fill it the same, and I will possibly, I think this is the lower end, I think it does slope down to here, so I will possibly put another outlet pipe there, and maybe the inlet pipe up there. I don't know yet, but it will have an inlet and an outlet. Definitely. Right, at the minute, I am... Oh, sorry. I am working on weeding. I did what I said I was going to do. I've just been round and weeded them. I have got a few empty stations. This has got elephant garlic in it over there, and then just normal cloves of garlic, your standard size. I don't know what they are because I grew them last year and they came out as little bulbs, so I'm growing them again this year. I pulled them up, dried them, and then growing them again this year. I said about this little thing here, I've never bought any mustard seeds, but every year mustard grows in this bed, and I've got 2 in there. I've got one there in the middle of the screen and a bigger one there. I must put some slug pellets in because that one's getting demolished. I'm not that keen on them, but a leaf of that, they grow massive, don't they? And one leaf of that, all like turned over, made into a square in a sandwich, is bloody delicious. It is. Right, I haven't got a clue what's going to happen with my onions this year. I really don't. Normally I get massive ones, but we'll see. I need to, yeah, going back to there. So I've got one empty pot there. I got one there. Have I got any more? I'm going to have to find something to put in them too. Doesn't matter, it could be flowers. It could be edible. I don't know yet. I don't know. Right. So, yes, not a lot of weeding to do in there. I'm just going to leave that. So now we'll get on to this one. I'm going to weed this and dig out all the soil and put it into here. And then I'm going to break this to pieces. I'm going to save bits like this because there's some decent screws in. Mind you, it's that rotten. Look, I can just pull them out with my hands. They're pretty good screws, them. I think they're decking screws. So yes, and we'll get them in a pile, whether it be in a bag or whatever. I don't know at the minute. Ah, I know. I have got... I have got this bin here, which is full of old wood. That's all ready for burning. It's all nice and dry now, so I could start having fires now. I've got a little incinerator in there. This is supposed to be my fire pit. I think I've had 2 fires in it. But yes, I've got an incinerator there, so I could clear that out and burn a bit of wood in there. Right, anyway, let's get on with dismantling this. Okay, I've pulled it down, weeded it, and I've dug the compost out of it and put it on there. There's 2 barrels there. I don't know if there's anything in them, but I will soon find out when I empty it. If there was, then I'll plant it again. But that's where I'm to at the moment. So I'm going to get this wood up and then start, maybe not now, but start with them bricks. I've got some more of them breeze blocks, so I can start coming this way. I don't know how many I've got, but if I've got enough, oh, there's quite a lot there. If I've got enough to build one bed, doesn't matter what size it is. It could be any size. It could be that big, that big, that big. I don't know. Whatever I've got left is the size I'm going to build it. I've got half ones there as well. So, yeah, I've got a few smaller ones there, and some of them have broken in half. So we'll see. We'll sort it out. Mr. Sunshine's gone in. No, not yet. I'm going to start trying to pull some of this wood away. I'm putting it in a container there at the minute. I will leave it in these buckets. When I get a chance to have a fire, I'm going to burn like everything that's in that green wheelie bin, and then I will put that in the wheelie bin to dry out. So, what now? Yes, that I'm going to try and get rid of as much as that wood, aren't I? So I shall do that, and then I'll bring you back, and then I'm going to take all that down. I'm not going to start that bed yet. I'm going to weed these and carry on making that bed. I've got stone to put on there now. So that is going to be like the garlic one. Like this. There's no bottom to it, so I could grow like leeks in it if I wanted to. I could grow carrots, parsnips, whatever. I could put four carrots in a pot, or I could put one carrot in a pot, depending on how big I want them. Or whatever I'm going to put in. I could put beetroot in there. I could put 4 beetroot in there, and as they grow I can pick the biggest ones out and let the others grow on. I don't know yet. I haven't got a clue. The world is my lobster. It's a bit of a bummer because when I ain't got my tripod, I can't take you along with me. Oh, my taxi's here. Not yet. I'm busy. Right, I've almost got that bit full. I've just got a bit more to put on there, which I'm not worried about at the minute because it's just got the potatoes in. Like I said, they're dessert, so they're red. I don't know whether they're early, late, I don't know. It's stopped here as well. Oh my God, what have I done? If they do come for me, I'll record it. Okay. I've done as much as I can there. I've covered it all up, I remembered, because of the cat poop. And I know that even more now because of my own cats. I've still got a bit of compost to find there, which I will. But what I have got in bags and everything I need at the minute. So this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting the bottom of a pot off. If I push it down, I get a mark. I cut that out. I then put that pot in, twist it. There we go. Then I will fill that with this bag of compost that I've got. And then, oh, hang on. There we go. And then I will put these stones around it. I'm going to go home now because it's threatening to rain and I've got further to go home now. So that will be my next job when I get here the next time. And then I will have all the middle. I'll have all the middle sorted out for now then. So I shall either have to go on that side or that side. I think I should go on this side. And I'm going to have to get rid of this at some point. That is come on, it's a yellow berry that tastes of citrus. It's really tangy, but the vitamins in it is absolutely marvellous. Can't think of the name at the minute, but yes, down here I've got the raspberries, white currants and gooseberries. So I need to get all this sorted out, all cut back and everything. So I think that'll be my next step for next time when I come here. Get all that sorted. Right, from now cloudy Weymouth that looks like it's just about to rain. Don't look at that. One day I'll be saying, look at that. It's back up again. I'll make sure I bring me tripod round for that one. Right, I'm going to bid you all goodbye. From cloudy Weymouth, I will bid you all goodbye. Bye-bye.